Welcome to the Den, the Dark Entertainment Network. I'm the Gothic Rose, and this is the hot mess of Hollywood. Let me take this moment to reintroduce myself. I am the Gothic Rose, hostess of the Dark Entertainment Network. This is a channel where the news meets conspiracy theories and makes babies in my brain, and it comes out my mouth. I do this because I enjoy it. If you like this type of content, please follow along, because I'm not going to stop. Welcome back, fiends of the den. And here is the funniest thing of all. I do think I am getting under the skin of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds and a few other celebrities in Hollyweird. Oh, the hot mess is just getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So I have some Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively little troll army after me because they are just so upset that I told two true stories about them in Westchester County when I lived in the same town, and each story revolves around them being rude to teenagers. So I told the stories on Flossom Talk, and I said that Blake Lively was in a supermarket, our local market, and some of the local kids that worked there got excited to see her, and she got mad and then called the store to complain. And Ryan Reynolds was, I guess, picking up food in the restaurant of one of my students. And she ran up to him asking for an autograph with her friend, and he was rude and said no. And I know these stories are true, and I know they know they're true because I am not even famous at all. And they have this whole bot army coming at me on TikTok right now because I read the transcript of the Dana Carvey and David Spade podcast with the SNL 50. So on Fly on the Wall, they had a discussion about texting Lorne Michaels after SNL 50, and all Lorne Michaels wanted to talk about was Blake and Ryan. And the caption of my TikTok, and I will link it in the comments, the caption of my TikTok is "Who's getting fired?" because I was picking up on their joke. Now, we know very well that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have a very, very strange sense of humor. I mean, they can joke about sexual harassment, and they can kill an effigy of Justin Baldoni as Nice Pool in Deadpool, and that's all cool. Their agenda with what they want to take over. But if you get on them a little bit and nitpick things and tell stories about them that unravel things about their carefully cultivated image, they're going to get mad. So all these bots are coming out, and they love to point out that simply because David Spade and Dana Carvey are comedians, this all had to be some sort of a joke. But some other astute listeners said that there was no way that they would have this conversation without the approval of Lorne Michaels, who is now trying to separate himself from this PR disaster. So check out the shorts or find me as the Gothic Rose on TikTok and check out those comments because TikTokers and YouTubers do comment very differently sometimes. And I do know, dear fiends of the den, that I am getting under Blake Lively's skin because what we know is not many celebrities took pictures with Blake and Ryan at SNL 50. And again, in my shorts, I put up a duet of celebrity blinds, and she had this great blind item saying that Scarlett Johansson made sure that there was a very, very cold, 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 icy reception for Blake and Ryan, and they were trying to drum up support after their stunt, where so many people are saying they think Blake was blindsided by Ryan rewriting the joke, which goes back to Fly on the Wall podcast, which led to them talking about the Australian podcast where Wally, the cue card guy for SNL of 30 years, said that there was a different joke. Now, back to that night with the party, Chevy Chase took a photo with them. But there was another picture, this picture right here, of Blake Lively and Dakota Johnson. Why Dakota Johnson and why is this up? Well, on Flossom Talk, I was talking about books compared to movies. And the analogy that came to me was It Ends With Us is to domestic violence, as 50 Shades of Grey is to kink. And I feel like both of these ladies may have heard I said that and wanted to show me that they can take a picture together. And there it is. I got under their skin. I kind of love this. And just to revalidate my topic of how light and fluffy Blake Lively made domestic violence, let's take a look and compare the two movie posters, the Justin Baldoni cut to the Blake Lively cut. Tell me what differences you see, like maybe two people in the movie because Ryle and Lily were the two main characters, and Justin Baldoni's poster showed that darkness and heaviness, and it wasn't floral and pretty and basically, bulldozed over domestic violence with flowers and girlfriends like the other poster is. So you tell me, even if Justin Baldoni and his crisis PR, Melissa Nathan, had some text exchange about what to do about Blake and were putting together some, things that kind of seemed a little more forceful, I believe it's because Lady C was correct when she said that she knew that Blake Lively had basically put her foot down and said that Sony needed to do her cut of the film or she was going to sue Justin Baldoni for sexual harassment. So they went with her cut of the film. So I feel that through Sony, this got back to Wayfarer, and Justin Baldoni then called a crisis PR management team and put together a plan that they may have needed in case things went south, because she went right after his career and you saw how quickly his whole status dropped. So if I were them, honestly, and I'm not even a public relations person, but people are telling them stop, cool it, back off, maybe try to settle, maybe not try to prove your case anymore because there's nothing else to prove. The amended complaint was wishy-washy. That's my legal jargon right there. It was wishy-washy. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Am I getting under their skin? Do you think that the bots are coming for me? Are they going to come for me here? I kind of love it, you guys. I don't know. This is the hot mess of Hollywood. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me in the den.